Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Cody.
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
What is going on, everybody? We are now live here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. It's Friday. It is September the 10th, 2025. And this is
You're a whole month behind. What the fuck? It ain't September no more.
October. I'm sorry. You're right. It's
How the
October.
fuck do you forget one of the greatest moments in TNA Bound for Glory history? I'm sick, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yes. I'm sorry. Happy 10-10-10 TNA. And
Wow.
also while I'm at it, yeah, happy birthday, Tony Khan. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tony Khan. But yes, it is October the 10th, 2025. And this is your WWE Crown Jewel Perth preview. Yes, it's me, and it is also Chase. What's going on, Chase? How you been?
Good. Just watching the dogs. So, yeah, it's stressful watching all six of these idiots. But yeah,
Hey man, at least they have someone good that's watching them right now. So that's all.
they got their walks. They're chilling. So yeah,
Exactly, bro. Exactly. But yeah, man. So they're right now. The Feds in Australia. They had SmackDown at 8 in the morning, 5 a.m. where you were at.
oh yeah.
Did you get to watch it? And obviously, you didn't watch it at 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? But did you get to watch it later in the day? You know,
I only saw the last man standing match. That was the only thing I saw from SmackDown. That was pretty good between Priest and everything else. I kind of didn't really see, to be honest. But I saw the last man standing match.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, so when it was going live, I was at work. So I decided during some downtime to, watch, what was going on. And Cody was cutting a promo. They did Sammy and Nakamura. Nakamura had his old theme song back. A lot of these wrestlers, turns out, have their old theme back. And I guess now the MFTs are a whole again, basically. Tonga came back. Tonga Loa came back. Who else? Hikaleo. And yeah, they're all set. Yeah, everyone. And of course, JC Mattel. But yeah, supposedly there was a tag team title match. I don't know what everyone's talking about. I didn't get to see that on my feed. So
Sounds very fake. A tag team title. I haven't seen the tag team titles in years. This whole year, Street Profits won them, and then they're doing this weird storyline where they lost them, or I don't know. Yeah, who
you
knows?
just see the Raw. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and then obviously the main event. Yeah. Also, what was it? Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie McCurr teamed up to go up against Kiana James and Julia. That was the thing. Also,
Wow, they let Kiana James wrestle. Amazing.
and then the main event, the big main event of Damian Priest and Aleister Black, last man standing. It took me a minute to realize, it's last man standing. But overall, I thought they killed it for the most part. And at the end of it, Zelina Vega has joined her husband, Aleister Black.
That's cool.
So that's cool. It's a cool pairing. I'm for it. And yes, I know, like, there's some people who are watching SmackDown right now. It's fine, but look, it already aired early in the morning, so yeah. But here we are with the preview. It does go down tomorrow. In my case, it's 8 in the morning. Chase, where you're at, it'll be 5 a.m. when it goes live.
Yeah, I'm actually going to bed mad early so I could be up, so that way I cannot miss AJ Styles versus John Cena. It's the only match I really care about.
Must be nice, brother. I'll be at work when it goes down. So there's that. So overall, though, look, I mean, it's one of those shows that, yeah, they're taking this international. They're over there in Australia. It is a Riyadh season show based on some of the people that are on this show, you know. But overall, just like you, I'm just excited for maybe one or two matches, and then the rest is like, okay, it's fine. You know what I mean? I know there's also a Bound for Glory, which is happening the day after. I mean, whatever makes you happy, I guess. Whatever show excites you and all that stuff. So let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into this. Now, Chase, I know you said Cena and Styles are the only match you care for. Anything else, anything else that maybe, you know what, you feel like right now, you may not care for right now, but could be like, man, this turned out to be actually be a good match.
Probably Steph and Tiffany. That's the only match that's the one match I could give two shits for. Is that match right there? I know they're both good workers. I just really don't care about this champion versus champion thing. It's not something that interests me as a fan. But yeah, I think they'll have a good match. It'll be one of those where I'm like, wow, that was good and stuff. But yeah, nothing else really interesting. Like everything else is kind of like either I feel the winner is predictable or I've seen it before, and I don't know what else these guys can do with each other. So AJ and Cena is just more exciting because it's like, oh, this is what I want from the Cena retirement tour. Him wrestling matches that are good and fun, and I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see both these two men go out there and perform in front of front of what should be a raucous crowd, and just put on hopefully a very good match. I'm not expecting Royal Rumble or SummerSlam from these guys. I'm just expecting, hey, you can if you can just both turn back the clock just a tad bit, I'll be fine with it.
I agree 100%. 100%. Let us know also in the chat, guy, let us know what match you are looking more forward to. It may not even be a match on Crown Jewel. It could be a match probably at Bound for Glory, for all we know.
We're not previewing that, right?
We're not, but you know what I can do for those people? I can read the live odds, the odds for those because but believe it or not, Bet Online also has odds for Bound for Glory.
Well, they have odds for every wrestling show. Okay.
This is the first time I see a TNA bet on, but that's just
they've always had that.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
so,
I bet a Trick was going to retain. They had Santana as the favorite, and I was like, no way, he's winning. And then, bam, that's what happened.
Okay. But I'll just read the odds for those that may care or whatever it may be.
You care. You just want to extend this fucking stream.
No. Of course not. Let's get into the show. Now, look, if he's not closing the show, Chase, we already know, right? The OTC one, he's opening.
They said this is headlining.
This is what?
That's what they said.
Roman and I mean, it would make sense, right? It would make a hell of a lot of sense.
Yeah, the Australian Samoan versus the OTC one. Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, because like if Steph's gonna win the match against Cody, are you gonna really send fans home upset? Nah, gotta send the fans home happy.
Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do.
Maybe I don't know, but I thought this was closing for sure.
Maybe so. Again, I haven't been out of the loop on what's opening these shows, was closing. I always assume, because Roman Reigns, if he's not, history has shown us, right? If he's not main eventing, headlining the show, closing, he's opening the show, and everyone else has to follow his performance. You know what I mean? So, for the sake of this, I'll tell you what. Let's do Cena and AJ first. How about that?
Okay.
Is there a match that you care for the most? And I'm sure a lot of people as well when this was announced. And this is what we've wanted, right? From the John Cena retirement tour. Like, granted, Chase, like we saw number 17.
Yeah.
Despite how it might have happened, you can't take that away from us. But this, like him having these bangers with Cody Rhodes, with Logan Paul, right? Here he is.
You stuck Logan Paul on this.
What do you mean? He's had a banger with Logan Paul.
No one was asking for a Cena and Logan Paul match.
But it happened. Despite how you may feel, it happened.
Yeah, but no one was asking for it. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, man, look. It is what it is, but it happened. Okay? It delivered. Despite what people might have wanted the match or not, it delivered. Okay? And here he is now having this match with AJ Styles. Again, a guy who we've known based in the past, like, they've had bangers before. Their SummerSlam match from 2016, which I was at, the Rumble 2017. I even remember, if I remember correctly as well, their Money in the Bank match as well.
Yep.
The Money in the Bank match. So again, we know these two guys are going to go out there.
The tiebreaker.
This is the tiebreaker. Yeah, holy shit, it is the tiebreaker.
They had that one match on SmackDown Live.
They did, right? Yeah, they had that one match on SmackDown. And it's like, here we are, man. And again, when they announced this retirement tour, you like, AJ has to be involved in this, right? Whether it be the beginning, whether it be in the end or the middle, but here he is, right? Granted, I would have loved to have seen him wrestle Kevin Owens as well, but obviously that's not going to happen. I just think, again, in this match, what they're going to probably do more than anything, take some callbacks from their previous matches and implement it into this. I do think, look, right now, outside of this, right, they have AJ teaming up with Dragon Lee on Monday Night Raw to take on the Americano. So this is cool to see that he's doing something serious, even if it's just a one match and that's it. And it's back to your bullshit on Raw. I'm gonna go with Cena to win this, obviously.
Yeah, Cena wins. I don't know why I took a long pause there. Yeah, Cena's gonna win. Should be a good match. Cena has an IC title to win, so
Oh yeah,
good on him.
But for those who are wondering, the odds for AJ Styles and John Cena. AJ Styles odds right now are at a plus 800. John Cena is at a minus 2,500.
Oh wow.
Yes, courtesy of Bet Online. Keep right here in the chat. Shout out to International Netflix. Finish SmackDown quick, no commercial. That's what's up, brother. Cena versus Styles 4 is the only match I care about. I feel like both men are going to bring out the best out of each other for sure, 100%. And the crowd's gonna eat this up. They're gonna eat this up, and you'll probably see some of your falls in this shit, right? But Cena does end up getting the win, and like you said, he has the Intercontinental Championship to win,
Build
right?
that up.
That complete everything, right? He'll hold every title on the way out. Incredible. From there, we go on to Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Crown Jewel Championship. That's what they're calling it. Yeah, the Crown Jewel Championship.
That's what it is.
Yes. For those that are wondering, yes, the odds as we speak. Stephanie Vaquer's a minus 300. Tiffany Stratton, who is undefeated, right? She's been on this undefeated run. So they mentioned on commentary. I didn't even to be honest with you, Chase. I didn't even realize that she was undefeated up until they mentioned it.
She's on a streak. I wouldn't say she's undefeated.
Well,
she's on a streak.
Undefeated streak. Sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she's undefeated.
Yeah. She's at a plus 200. And let's be that many people, and I understand they're not really into the Tiffany Stratton run. Like a lot of people thought she was gonna lose at SummerSlam. It didn't happen. She was gonna lose in Paris and did not even happen either. And I'll be honest, I'm just at this point, I'm not really with the run, this lengthy run that she's been having. And also what doesn't help too is that in her matches, there are these unfortunate botches. It happens. We get it, but sadly, that's what people remember, right? For the most part, though, in this, I'm gonna go with Stephanie Vaquer. Hey, they'll have a fine match for the most part, but I think just give it to Stephanie Vaquer. What do you say, Chase?
I don't think the Saudi prince likes Stephanie Vaquer. Tiffany Stratton.
You don't think so, man? You don't think Turkey
No.
is down?
No, he's not the prince. What?
You said the prince. I'm
Turkey's not the prince. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm
Turkey,
sorry.
Turkey is what's it called?
Yeah,
His Excellency. He's not the prince. The prince is someone different, bro.
You don't think like the Excellency told the prince, "Hey, man, she's pretty good too." Just you
guys got to think how this is a Saudi card, pretty much, but in a different location. Like when you're thinking of this, when people go "Oh, Stephanie Vaquer needs this," it doesn't matter. This is a filler show at the end of the day. Like this is what the show is. It's a filler show. It doesn't matter what anyone tries to tell you any different about this. It's a filler show, and the thing is that Tiffany Stratton is probably the choice they're going to make.
Could very well be. And at the same time, I'm sure if
remember last year, everyone was like, "Oh, it makes sense. Gunther has to win," and then fucking Cody won, and Cody was the underdog. I made so much money off these idiots. Remember, Brunson Reed was fighting Seth Rollins' favorite. Seth Rollins was the underdog, and who won? Seth freaking Rollins. You guys can understand, like when it comes to Riyadh season, they those shows they control like who they want to win stuff. You got to remember who are the favorites from those people. Sure, you Stephanie Vaquer could win, but Stephanie is no fucking Tiffany Stratton, and they love Tiffy.
Oh yeah, they do. Like on SmackDown, they were chanting, "It's Tiffy time." Like she'll still get those reactions, though, But hey, I can see that. Yeah, it's what the Prince wants as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
I
again,
can't believe you thought Turkey was the prince. Jesus.
hey man, look, I know Turkey is the excellency. You're right.
Obviously not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But we'll see what happens. But for those that are wondering, Stephanie Vaquera minus 300, Tiffany Strand plus 200. From there, we go on to, yeah, why not? We got the women's tag team match. We have the team of the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane to go up against the team of Io Sky and, of course, Australia's own Rhea Ripley. For the most part, this whole thing has been all based on Asuka, right? Asuka, for whatever reason, she wanted to keep, Io Sky close to the family, right? With her and Kyrie. She wanted no one to be talking to, to Io Sky, that being Rhea Ripley or Nikki Bella, right? And now we've seen that Asuka snap, right? She did the mist on Rhea Ripley, on Kyrie, and Kyrie Sane, who still feels like she doesn't want to fight her family, right? Like she still loves her family, right? She feels she's like in a tough spot right now, right? And it's gonna hate the moment she's in the ring with them going at it, right? Can she, get through with this? And then you have Rhea Ripley, she's in her country. She's also had an issue, obviously, with Asuka. For the most part, this could probably also lead to what's gonna have probably in a month, right? With the war game. So honestly, I would go with the Kabuki Warriors.
Rhea ain't losing her hometown. Get out of here. She winning this match.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have Rhea losing her hometown?
She not take the pin though. She not eating the pin.
You're gonna have her just lose in general. I don't think she's losing, bro.
If you want to get heat though, if you want some heat going into this War Games match,
Well, they don't give a fuck about heat going into war games. The heat will happen on Monday Night Raw, Steve. That's how Triple H books. Anything that matters on the PLE is just results on PLEs don't really matter that much. It's just the heat happens on Monday Night Raw. They'll win. They'll cut a promo. It'll be like, me and Rhea, we won. Yay. Mommy's back on top. And now, Stephanie, you'll have what mommy wants. And then the Kabuki Warriors will come out, beat them up. We're going to hear Joe Tessitore be like, and God dang it, these sore losers cannot just accept the fact they lost. Oh, and then that's what's going to happen. Like, what do you mean? What heat? Like, when has Triple H booked heat in quite some time, man? Like, I'm sorry. Ain't no way Rhea Bloody Ripley is losing to Asuka and Kairi Sane on a PLE. If this is episode Raw, okay, I'm with you. But on a PLE? Hell no.
If it's a PLE not in Australia.
No, not even a PLE in Australia. It don't matter. A PLE to PLE. She ain't losing to no fucking Kabuki Warriors, dog. Like, ain't no way.
Okay.
No way. Yeah, you talk about heat. I told you that's how the heat's gonna happen, man. It's like the heats happen on the weekly shows. That's how Triple H books. Like, you just watch the PLEs for the better match quality. That's all the PLEs are there for Triple H. It's like, oh, there's better matches on the PLE. Everything else, it's everything else. Like, like, ain't no way Rhea Ripley losing hometown. She gonna pin Kairi Sane and she gonna like it.
Fair enough. From there, we go on to the men's Crown Jewel Championship. We have Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Over the last couple of weeks, they've been playing these videos, right? Talking about their history, right? From WrestleMania 22 up until now.
Wait,
right?
Do the odds have Rhea as an underdog? Because that's an easy bet.
Oh, let me see here. Right. My apologies. Back to this.
Because when you went with the Kabuki Warriors, I was like, oh, he probably looked at the odds.
Well, okay. So Rhea Ripley and Io Sky right now are a minus 1,200.
You're like Kabuki Warriors to get the heat. Oh my god! What are you? Even the odds makers are saying, "Steve, what the fuck you talking about?" Kabuki Warriors.
Kairi Sane are a plus 600.
Put your money where your mouth is, Steve. You want the heat? Go ahead and put $10 on the Kabuki Warriors and win 60. You over here talking about some heat for the Kabuki Warriors. Get the fuck. It'll happen on Monday night and you'll like the taste of it, sir.
For sure. And I have to talk about it on Raw Rundown on Tuesday.
Yeah, you'll talk about a Raw Rundown. You don't need heat on this pay-per-view.
Holy shit, this hit me. Raw gonna be at 8 in the morning on Monday. Fuck.
Yep.
Man, it's cool, I guess. Yeah, man. Watch Raw with breakfast and shit. But yeah, let's get to this match now. We have Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes.
600, get some heat. Oh my god, this guy! I thought he saw the odds, so that's why he chose Kabuki Warriors. No, he didn't even check the odds. He was just like, oh, let's use logic into how Triple H should book. This guy doesn't use logic at all, bro. When's the last time this fuckhead used logic?
True, very true. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Chase, how you feeling about this feud right here?
I mean, they're trying to make it where you care about it. I know the match is going to be good. That's not the question. Cody and Seth are going to be good. How much do I care that this match is happening? I like a 5 out of 10. But it's like it's for this gimmick title. So like it doesn't hurt any of them. Like whoever wins or loses, I don't think it hurts any of them, to be honest. Like it's just kind of like, oh, okay, you lost the gimmick title match, but I don't feel this match has any major story implications, to be honest. Like, well, it will have major story implications probably after the fact, but like I don't know if we're gonna see too much. I know like on the whatever they call those, the little kickoff panel, Seth left a vision or something, and now they're playing up like, oh, the Vision are not going to help him, and it could be a swerve because that's what Seth's been doing this whole year. It's just swerving people. He swerved people at Mania, swerve people at SummerSlam. So maybe at Crown Jewel he'll swerve us again or something. So
yeah, could very well be as well. The odds as we speak right now, Seth Rollins at minus 1,500. Cody Rhodes a plus 600.
Damn.
Yes.
Well, Saudi likes both these guys, so it's I believe it.
And then this whole thing, like again, Cody has been, all their time that they've wrestled each other, Cody has won. Right? Cody has won. Seth Rollins cannot get a win over him. And if you recall, on Monday, Paul Heyman did say, hey, if you lose the trust of everybody and shit. And like you said as well, Seth Rollins, leading since WrestleMania, SummerSlam, right up until this point, he's always found a way to swerve people, right?
Yeah.
And this match, again, I know, like you said, they're going to go out there, they're going to kill it, right? Yeah, it's a gimmick bell. Like, bro, the fucking gimmick bell had a video package arriving to fucking Australia.
Yeah, they don't even get to keep it. It's just they get a ring out of it. Yeah, because like the thing is, you gotta also build for the future for Cody too. Future opponents, like having it where Seth beats him, it gives Seth something, and then it gives honestly though, I still will put money on Cody Rhodes because even though like you said, oh, he's minus this, I'm like, it's kind of plus 600. I'm like, it's pretty tempting. Bet money on Cody Rhodes and stuff. Like he's pretty good as an underdog, and he was heavily under against Gunther. He was a plus 400 when he fought Gunther. And he won that match. So I'm not taking out of the equation that Cody does win. But yeah, I think, obviously Seth and Cody both are going to be probably featured heavy in the War Games match that's coming up. So, so Seth probably wins. You add a second name to the list of prestigious winners of the Crown Jewel Cup. And then, we go on from there, and we'll see what Triple H books from there. But I think Seth is winning, but I'm putting money on Cody for sure. Like I'll be so happy if Cody wins, so I could just be like, yeah, man, Saudi loves Cody, Riyadh Cody. You can't beat him. Why are these the odds?
For sure. I'm gonna go with Cody. Not. I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. We'll go with Rollins on this one.
No,
Even
you should bet Kabuki Warriors and Cody. Steve, put your money where your mouth is.
You can't parlay on these. You gotta do better.
No, you can single bet. What's wrong with single bets? Are you just a parlay fiend? You gotta parlay everything.
Hey man, but
be a man. Single bets.
Let's see here.
Just bet $10. What's wrong? You bet $10, Steve. You win 60, and if both those hit, then you win. You win more money. Like I don't know how this is not like sitting in your head, and you're not thinking, oh, I should put the money.
We're gonna round robin it. Aleister Black and Damian Priest had a terrible ending. Had a terrible ending. What do you mean terrible ending?
I thought it was cool. It prolonged the story. Like
exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think it was terrible. It was fine to me.
That's hablando. What are you talking
about? I mean, they protected Priest pretty well, because the thing was, like, I thought Aleister Black was going to win the match, but I was like, how are they going to protect Priest though? Because that's another big match where Priest loses, and it's like kind of like no offense to Priest, he's just been losing a lot of big matches lately. So it's kind of like,
yeah,
like you kind of have to protect the dude at some point, right? So I thought it was smart. Like I thought it was a very smart way to protect Damian Priest. So I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't think it was bad either. I mean, but again, it's a matter of preference, right? So it is.
Yeah, no, I know that. I was just saying I didn't think it was terrible. Like I thought it was fine for what they were trying to do and stuff. Yeah. Like I enjoyed the match overall. I thought the match was good between them. It's like one of those where it's like, damn, that would have been good on the PLE, but
exactly. Or you know what? Back in those like NXT days, like the Black and Gold back in the Takeover days.
Oh yeah, that's like a good Takeover match for sure.
You know, it had more on commentary just going crazy. Oh my god, yeah,
and yeah, like Mamma Mia and all that stuff. Yeah.
You know, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins here. I think Rollins finds a way to swerve everyone again. And again, it leads into the War Games, where it's probably the Vision and the team of Cody and and Amigos, right? Probably Roman Reigns, probably Jey Uso. I know they're saying LA Knight, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta get LA Knight in that that match.
Austin Theory, Brock Lesnar, and shit. I heard too, supposedly.
Yeah, Austin Theory, he's back in the that's the swerve. Austin Theory's back, guys.
He's back in Division.
We're back in Division. Yep, that's the theory. That's the theory.
That's something I can see that. I can see like the referee was down. Cody's about to win. Here's someone in a hoodie. Who is this?
And then Grayson Waller is going to still be with the New Day. Yeah, there you go.
And yep, there you go. I love it. Writes itself. Makes sense. We're so back, but yeah, Rollins wins here, and then he gets his ring. He has to hold on to this expensive ass title.
Yeah, because the thing is, they're really trying to like. They're really trying to make you be like, oh yeah, it's Seth's year. If anyone's year, it's Seth Rollins. You look at what he's done, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're really trying their best to make you go like, oh, yeah, Seth's the best. Like, no one's better than Seth freaking Rollins right now. Like, that's what they're really trying to do this year with everything that they put. They put so much investment to say Seth.
And also for all you content creators, when you do your year-end awards, it makes you get into this debates and discussion back and forth about Seth Rollins. Hey,
yeah,
he was this year, so for sure. I can see
if you look at kayfabe wise and everything, like you just say, oh, well, Seth, he won the world title. He did this, he did that, blah blah blah, and then you're like, oh yeah, he did do all that. And then later on, you're just like, wow, how is he not the rest of the year? Why are we voting for Jon Moxley?
Well, that's made by Moxley, but I get what you're saying.
No, Big Money Mox. What are you talking about? Why are you changing his nickname?
Big Money Mox, yeah. Big Money Mox.
Yeah, change my nickname here. I don't like it, man. I'll change your nickname whenever you want to have a nickname, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So,
just like all these entitled punks that I had to put over in AEW. Yeah.
wow. Yeah, darn it. And then we get, but let's be honest here. Like according to some folks out there, this is the headliner, right?
The headline. Yeah.
This is
Shit.
the headline.
If I wake up at 5 a.m. and I hear Roman's theme, that be the greatest start to the morning. I'll be like, oh, thank God.
If he's not opening, he's probably closed. But we'll say here for a moment that he's closing, right?
Yeah, I would say he's closing just because, like, I don't know. Do you really want to end the night with Seth Rollins?
No, but I think at the same time, you want to end the night with a hometown person, right? Being headline in a headline, match, right? In this case, Roman Reigns, who is like, the biggest box office attraction that the company's had in God knows how many years, right? Against the hometown talent of Bronson Reed, the hometown, yeah. And it's gonna be a Australian street fight because
Oh yeah.
why not? We'll just how's it how's it different from any other street fight? We're just gonna add a country name to it. There you go. Boom. Insert country street fight. Now, if you guys recall in Paris, Roman Reigns did get the win over Bronson Reed. And then they took him out, right? Braun Breaker showed up. They laid him out. They had all those tsunami. He was stretchered out. And on Raw was the last Monday, Bronson Reed did say, you know what? You were stretchered out. Your father would never stretch it out, nor your uncles, right? But you were in Paris. And I know they're gonna go out. They're gonna go crazy with this, right? I know there's some people who are also saying, wouldn't be shocked if Bronson Reed gets to win here. Like, some people who feel like he should win. What do you think about that, Trey? Do you agree that those people that think that Bronson? I'm sure you've seen it online. Oh, he should win. It's his country.
Okay, Bronson Reed, if he was over like Rhea Ripley, yes. Bronson Reed he's the fall guy in division. That like, and the thing is, Bronson Reed, he understands his role. He's the monster. He's the fall guy. He's just there. If like, this is how they view it. Braun Breaker's the next big star. No questions asked. Bronson Reed, if this guy somehow gets over, great, awesome. Like, I don't know how he got over, but great. Like you're just hoping he can be like, like how Evolution was. Like, there's always something in a faction. Like, Evolution was designed mostly for Triple H to stay on top, but also to get the future of the business. Batista was much older, and he had a look, but they never thought he would connect with the audience. So he was just a big bad monster. And if you beat the Evolution's monster, oh my God, like, you're a threat to Evolution. You beat Batista. But it was designed for Randy Orton to get over. And that was the goal. Randy, due to poor booking, never got over. But slowly but surely, Batista got over with Evolution. And that wasn't in the intended plan. So, like, oh yeah, like they'll revision, they'll tell you the different story. Like, oh yeah, we want to give Dave and Randy over. They had no plans with Dave. Like, Batista wasn't a guy that they were thinking was going to be the guy. They thought, oh yeah, this is perfect. Next 10 years, we have John Cena and Randy Orton as our main top faces. Randy Orton just didn't hit that stride until much later. And Batista, he got over. And that's how it is with Bronson Reed. Like, your goal is Braun Breaker is going to become the star of this group. But the caveat is if Bronson Reed becomes over too, that's awesome. But he's not the guy that, like, if this was Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker, sure. Yeah. Have your theories that Braun Breaker should win this match. Absolutely. I agree with you. But Bronson Reed? No. Like, Bronson Reed feuding with Roman Reigns is just good enough. Like, that right there should be like a win for Bronson Reed, that you're feuding with the biggest star, the biggest box office attraction, the guy that has done so much in the WWE, in Roman Reigns. Like, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? To quote my tribal chief. What are we doing? thinking Brunson Reed should win here. Why? What does that do? Like Roman Reigns is going to still be the top star. Like you're going to have Roman lose? Huh? No.
And with that,
If this was a world title match, sure.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. And with that, I'm going with Roman Reigns to win. I'm going with Roman Reigns. This one. But it should be a fun match. You know what I mean? They're going to go crazy for this. I'm sure Bronson Reed will probably hit maybe one or two tsunamis, right? And like you said, for Bronson Reed, bro, this is a win, dude. Like, yo, bro, you're working with Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? Not just one PLE, but two PLEs. And this one in your country, dude. And in your backyard, dude. Who would have thought? But yeah, I'm going with Bronson Reed. But for those of you who are curious and wondering, gee, what are the odds for this one? As we speak, Bronson Reed is a plus 200. Roman Reigns right now is a minus 300. For those of you that are, wondering and stuff like that. But overall,
what was Roman Reigns?
Minus, 300.
Oh, I thought you said plus 300. I was about to fucking log off and.
No. Minus 300. Bronson Reed plus 200. But that is a Crown Jewel overall. I mean, look, again, it's an early morning show, right? For those of you that are going to probably, stay up and watch and all that other stuff, power to you. I'll be at work, sadly, so I won't be able to watch it live. But the plan is likely, I'm probably gonna talk about it on Steve's Kitchen on Monday for the most part. So there's that. But again, the match to look forward to is Cena and AJ. And you know what? I'll even throw in this Australian street fight for the most part. Right. And I know Chase said earlier the Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton match. And that match that you know what? May surprise people, right? And obviously AJ and Cena. But anything else, Chase, you may want to add before we put a bow on this?
Nope.
Okay. I know Bound for Glory is Sunday. I'll probably talk about that on Steve's Kitchen on Monday. I did kind of preview it on Kitchen, so there you go. There you go with that. In case you've not checked out the other content on the channel, there was Steve's Kitchen where, Alex Pereira, Chama, is once again the UFC-led heavyweight champion after defeating Magomed Ankalaev. And yeah, there's Jiri Prochazka. Got so emotional. So fucking emotional. And of course, we have here, there was a watch along on Tuesday for both NXT Showdown and AEW Dynamite. So there's that, in case you missed that. And yeah, you guys know where to follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Chase, let them know where can the folks check you out.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on X at ChaseOver68. I'll be back on Steve's Kitchen next Monday. I have a day off, so I'll tag along with Steve to talk about Crown Jewel and Bound for Glory. Speaking of Bound for Glory, Monday, I'll also be on the Trio Heat channel in the morning reviewing Bound for Glory. So, yeah, busy day for me on Monday, but I'll be on Steve's Kitchen Monday, and I'll talk about Crown Jewel and also that. So,
for sure,
make my return on Steve's Kitchen.
There you go. But that's going to be it for us, guys. Much love to all of you. Thank you all for tuning in on this Friday evening here. I know it'll be the PLE will be on a couple of hours from now, but yeah, for myself, for Chase, this has been your WWE Crown Jewel 2025 preview. Peace out, y'all.